Well, Dan Shaughnessy in the Boston Globe, Evan.
And Clay Travis and everybody on First Take.
They wrote the headlines today. Are you surprised we got those headlines on Monday? Is the Patriots dynasty over? This is the Foxborough Report, brought to you by 1-in-100. For cheap tickets to Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins games, check out 1in100.co today. They can get you in the building for the price of a pizza or an ice-cold beer. Again, that's 1in100.co. And Evan, back-to-back losses, back-to-back, let's be honest, brutal losses. 5. They've lost 3 out of 5. Yeah. Certainly, you knew the headlines were coming. Is the dynasty over? But, is this for real, or is this another case of the Old Takes Exposed Twitter account is going to roast a bunch of people in 3 weeks?
Well, I definitely think that has the potential to do that, right? But I think that what we're seeing with this team right now is that, and a lot of people have written this, Tom Curran has written this, I know that this iteration of the Patriots dynasty, where Rob Gronkowski and Julian Edelman and Devin McCourty and Dante Hightower are kind of the face of that, along with Tom Brady, we could be nearing the end of that, right? Like, I don't think that this year necessarily, if we're looking at just this year, I still think this Patriots team maybe not, win a Super Bowl, but can still make noise. The question is after that, who's going to be on this team next year? Then maybe in the offseason, you and I are talking a little bit more about ends of dynasty.
You used an interesting term, nearing the end. Yeah. And part of the question has been, we won't know until it happens, how does the Patriots dynasty end? Does it just sort of peter out and it goes from 12-4 every year to suddenly they don't win the division, to then they're not in the playoffs, and then Brady leaves and then Belichick leaves? Or is there going to be one moment that we're all just going to know? And I think, if something goes catastrophic for the Patriots this year, let's say they don't win the division, let's say they don't make the playoffs, I think our answer is it was a singular moment. It was the Miami Miracle that killed the Patriots dynasty. If they can recover and they win the division and they win a playoff game or two, then, I still think even if that happens, yes, things like this have never happened in the Brady-Belichick era. The last time they lost back-to-back games in December was 2002.
Right.
You're starting to see, the Patriots, they're not a bad team, but they've fallen back to the pack. They are any other of the 31 NFL teams at this point.
Right. Well, I think that really what we've seen is that this season has so many parallels to 2009. And the 2009 play I go back to is the 4th and 2 in Indianapolis, right? And that was kind of the end of that season.
And you knew at that time, the season was over.
But the difference is that Tom Brady wasn't 41 years old when that play happened. You knew that the Patriots were going to rebound the next year in 2010 and then get back to the Super Bowl eventually in 2011. You knew that there was more to come. Now, with Brady's age, Clay Travis wrote this, and you can say a lot about Clay Travis, but the headline, he's going to be 42 next year.
Yeah.
So is this going to get any better, or is it just going to keep getting worse?
And we talk about Tom Brady's age, but how much faith are you putting in a 42-year-old quarterback?
Yeah, it's a lot. And I think that the moves that they made in the draft, drafting a starting left tackle or right tackle, whichever you want to call Isaiah Wynn, and drafting a running back were moves to kind of usher us into a Tom Brady only throwing the ball 25, 30 times a game, more managing the game than anything, and not, putting him in harm's way because of his age. And here we are.
And I hate to use this comparison, I really do, but this is kind of, what you're staring at here, especially if the Patriots can't figure things out. Final year Peyton Manning, right? Where his job was to just not turn the ball over.
But it's not. But Brady's playing so much better than
I'm not saying right now, but draft picks like that, I think the Patriots understand that part of Tom Brady's career is coming sooner rather than later.
Right. Well, I think that what we're seeing
not coming against Buffalo on Sunday.
We said at the beginning, right? This Patriots team, I still have hope for. The 2018 Patriots, I still think can make noise. The question then becomes, who is the 2019 Patriots? Who's on that team? I assume, and I think we both assume, that Tom Brady is going to be the quarterback and Bill Belichick's going to be the head coach. But is Gronk going to be here? Is some of the other guys I mentioned at the beginning of the video,
Julian Edelman,
are they going to be here? We don't know. And I think the biggest thing for me is that they probably, maybe it's Josh Gordon, but they need a guy that is a new bona fide #1 receiver, because Rob Gronkowski right now just might not be that guy anymore.
All right, are the end of dynasty talks overblown again, or are you actually starting to buy in? Let us know in the comments down below.
I'm sure they will.
This has been the Foxborough Report. I'm sure they will too.
Yeah.
Brought to you. You can let Evan know on Twitter too, @EasyLazar. This has been the Foxborough Report, brought to you by 1in100. Check out 1in100.co for tickets to Patriots, Bruins, and Celtics games for the price of an ice-cold beer or a pizza. For Evan Lazar, I'm Alex Barth from Gillette Stadium. Thanks for watching.